guys, welcome back. So I wanted to just do a really quick video talking about two new palettes that I purchased from shophush.com. Of course, they came out with some new palettes, and the two palettes that I purchased are the Amazonia and the Sahara. So these are the two palettes that I purchased, and when I saw them on the website, I was like, those look really gorgeous. So of course I had to check them out. So I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys what these palettes look like, do a few swatches for you just in case you're thinking about purchasing them. And I also created this look using the Amazonia palette, which is this palette here. These palettes I purchased for $20 for the bundle. I was able to get both of them for only $20, and you were able to purchase them separately for $12. So I know that was the price on them when I purchased them. And these palettes have names for the shades. They're both cruelty free, and on the back of the box it has the ingredients listed. It's very small, so I don't know if you can read that. I can't, but the ingredients are listed here in very tiny writing, and like I said, they are cruelty free. So these palettes from Bad Habit are really nice. They actually have a little bit of weight to them. They're not super duper light. They don't feel cheap at all. They do have a cardboard packaging, and when you open them up, as you can see, there's a nice long mirror in here, and then these are the shades. They also come, of course, with a little plastic protector over it. Mine is a little messy because I did use it, like I said, today already. But these are the shades that are in this palette. So as you can see, there's some very pretty vibrant colors in here. And I did play around actually with a lot of these shades that are in here. So let me go ahead and just do some swatches on this palette for you first, and then we'll move on and talk about the Sahara. So this is a 14 shade palette. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do the top row, and then I'm going to do the second row in that order. Okay, you guys, so I did go ahead and turn my lighting down a little bit just so you can actually see the shadows a little bit better. So that's the first row, and this is the second row. Okay, so now let's go ahead and take a look at the Sahara. I'm going to leave my lighting down just so that when I do the swatches I don't have to switch it back. But this is what the packaging looks like for the Sahara palette. It's very pretty. It has this gold writing on here. And once again, there are names for all of these shadows. And like I said, it's cruelty free. And this is what this palette looks like on the inside. Now, like I said, there's a really nice mirror in here, and these are 14 shade palettes, and this one has a really nice warm kind of feel to it. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch this one the same way. I'll do the top row and then I'll do the bottom row. So this is the top row. And this is the bottom row. Now, just some thoughts that I have on this palette, since I did use this palette to create this look today for this video. I didn't have any issues with blending. The shadows are nice and soft. I did get quite a bit of kickback on some of these shades when I was using it. There was a lot of fallout and they did seem a bit powdery, but the colors are very nice. The shades that are in this palette are very nice. And one thing that is that I did really like is like the gold metallic shades are very nice and pigmented. I sprayed my brush a little bit with some setting spray and it came off very nicely. And I did go ahead and put shadows on top of the gold as well. So these colors do complement each other well and they do blend nicely. The pigment is not as strong as I would like for it to be, with these colors being so beautiful and vibrant in the pan. They don't come off on your eyes quite as vibrant as I would like for them to. And I did kind of come across a little bit of muddying, like when I did try to have shades kind of blend, you know, into each other, they kind of lost some of their pigment or lost some of their color. So I did have to go back in and kind of go over and add the color again, just to kind of make it come out or come alive. But all in all, I would say these are some really great palettes. For the price, it's a real nice variation of mattes as well as shimmers in here. This palette right here, you can really create some nice looks with this. You have your green, and there's even a gray in here. I don't get too many eyeshadow palettes that have a gray in them, and so I was really excited to see that gray. And this gold here is very, very nice and very vibrant. So this is the shade here. This bright shade is one that I thought would come off a little bit more pigmented than it did, but it's still a nice shade. If you use a white base, you can get a nice pop of color out of it. So that's just some thoughts that I have on this palette. I really like it. I don't regret purchasing it. I do want to play around in both of these palettes a bit more, just to kind of see what they can do, because there's some very unique and interesting colors in these palettes. So if you'd like to see how I created this look that I have on right now, just stay tuned, because that's coming up next. It's just a really quick brief tutorial on how I did this look. look that I created with the Amazonia palette, and those are my thoughts on these palettes from shophush.com. Hopefully it is helpful for you if you're thinking about purchasing these palettes, or maybe you're just now finding out about them. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on my next video. See, every time you come around, you got to bring Jim, James, Paul, and Tyrone.